Hi guys, my name is ABDULAZIZ, popularly known as Abula. I'm a music video director. King of Lens. Well, I studied history and international relations. I wouldn't say it's relevant to my work, but then because of the course I studied, I've been able to give a different approach to a lot of things. Somehow it is helping me because I've tried to be, I am an objective person because I'm a student of research, so I'm objective to things. When I want to work, I'm always objective with my stuff. And
how did you get into what you do?
Well, I don't know when, and I actually don't know how. But I think how it started was that my dad is a journalist, so when I was very, very young, he normally comes home with different types of cameras and all. I never liked cameras really. I never liked touching cameras when I was way younger, but I think from the age of 10, 11, I started developing this interest because those cameras were really big then, and my dad was always sitting with it. I always wanted to know what was going on, so I started getting close, and gradually the camera started becoming my friend. He got me a camera when I was in secondary school, I think when I was in GSS 3, yes. So since then I've been shooting. Before then I had a phone, a Nokia 6070 that I shoot stuff with. So I've actually been shooting since secondary school. Well, I'll probably be a diplomat or working towards to be part of an envoy to another country. A country like Tanzania or maybe Rwanda. I love those two countries. And if I'm not part of a diplomatic envoy or not working in the foreign affairs, I'll probably be a soldier. I like shooting things, whether cameras or guns. Creativity to me is a way of expressing those ideas you have in your head. No one can see things the way you see them. No one can think about things the way you think about them. Yes, your thoughts might be, close enough in the way they look, but then the way you execute it will be different from how the other person will execute it. So creativity is, to me, is just bringing out that thing you have inside of you and exhibiting it to the world. Well, yes, I am a creative. Everyone's a creative. So far you can bring up some kind of solutions to different kind of problems. I feel you're creative, and if you can use these mini stew inside your pot to cook jollof rice, you're creative. I won't call it a project. It was a pause and play thing we used to do back then, and then it evolved for me. I took it to another level, but I had to. My dad wasn't always around, so knowing how to edit was all by myself. He met me editing before he showed me a few things, taught me a few things. But then I started all by myself. My first creative project was in secondary school. I won't call it a project, but it was the first thing I did, and I was so happy about. Oh wow! People were doing it then, but I did mine better because I still have the video. I shot it first in 2008. Yes, I still have the video, so I won't call it a project, but it's a project too. But I think I would say my dad, because if he wasn't coming home with cameras, he's also a film critic. Whenever we're watching movies, he's always saying this and that. So I started, getting interest from there. So I would say my dad. Well, I don't think I can be less interested in shooting at this level. And as for motivation, I always motivate myself. Whenever I listen to music, whenever I do anything at all, the next thing I'm thinking about is how to incorporate it into visuals. So I get motivated in everything I do, even when I'm praying. When I'm praying, I'm always thinking about shooting someone who's praying.
Any creative block?
Yes, a lot I do.
How do you unblock?
Well, I'm a Muslim, and most times when I observe Salat, it just leaves me easily. Because right from when I say Allah Akbar, it's gone. It works like magic.
Favorite accomplishment and creation so far?
It is yet to happen. I'm waiting for it to happen.
What kind of job did you do before your career took off?
Well, I would say my career took off at a particular point. To me, my career started from the time I started using phones to shoot. Because at the point I started making money off doing those things too. So my career started since the time when I focused mainly on photography. And it was nice, but then it became boring to me. It was too easy, so I just left. I sold bread too. I worked at the bakery. I sold bread for 1 month. They did not tell me if I run away. You want to kill me. My salary there was, I think, 9,000 or 10,000. What else did I do? Having a creative and determined team. It's my toughest challenge, having this team of people who have the same drive, the same goal, the same creative thinking like you. Most of the time when you do all the creative thinking, it's always too much for your head, and that's just the biggest challenge so far. Having a good team, a balanced team. Yeah. Clients are people that always react that way, so I'm used to that. 50% out of every client, 50% of clients who have something to complain about. But I don't think I've ever worked for anyone who hated my job, because you always find a reason to smile amidst your criticism. You'll be happy that, oh, I like what you did there. So I've never had a job that was hated by any client. There's this project by Michael Jackson, the last one he did before he died. It all came naturally, and I'm sure even the director wasn't expecting it to come out that way. This is it, that's the title. He recorded the final moments of Michael Jackson, and at the end of the day they were able to put it together and make it look like a good movie, even though it was mostly behind the scene footages. But then it was really nice how they conjoined everything. So most times I always wish I was the one who got credit for directing that. A lot it does. Sometimes I just feel, no, don't let me do this, because I get some kind of reaction from people. So sometimes I just leave some ideas to die because of what it might turn out to be when it's out there. So it does a lot. Very well. That's the first thing I do. I play like 200 times looking for faults. So until the faults are limited to like 5 different ones, faults that are not even obvious, I can now let it go, because I know the way I do when it comes to other jobs. So I look at it very well.
What is what feedback you've gotten from your work? How did you react?
I can't remember, but my reaction would have been, really, or okay.
Name one person you really want to work with in your lifetime.
Well, Michael Jackson is dead, so well, this man, I'm working with him soon. So he's a Nigerian popular comedian. His name is Olaya. I don't know, I just love him so much. I think This Is It by Michael Jackson. I don't think I've done any crazy thing yet. No.
Are you a collaborative person or you don't know?
Lone wolf. Edit.
Name one food you cannot live without.
Plantain.
Would you rather have a deadly snake around your neck or jump off a plane with a parachute?
I'll jump off the plane with a parachute. Instagram, Twitter is, I don't know, what's there. Positively, I've made a lot of friends, celebrity friends through the internet. The internet is for everybody now. It's like your second office. If you have just one office and you don't have a virtual office and the internet, you're just deceiving yourself. So the internet is favorable to me just as it is to everyone else. I don't know my least favorite, but I think green is my favorite. I think waffle and syrup. Real Madrid.
Who's your greatest all time?
My favorite footballer. no one else than Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. See caution, yala ya.
If you could hop on a plane right now to any place on earth, where would you be going?
Rwanda, Kigali to be precise.
Are you a money person or a night person?
Everything, all together.
3 things you always find in your car.
My car. Oh. You always see a press ID card, a camera, and a light stand. Most valuable. I plenty you. So I don't have one particular one. There's this song, Inseparable by Nambi. Nambi is a very, very good artist. You guys are sleeping on Nambi. Inseparable. I think Dance Monkey by Tones and I, and I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name of the third one.
When did you have your first kiss?
I was 14.
With who?
You don't know her. I don't even think I've ever gone on a date. I don't even know what it feels like to go on a date. I don't know. I don't know. Going out with a girl to eat, is that what you call it, dates? It's just to wait for God's time in everything you do. Don't rush it. It will come to definitely happen. Only if you keep working. And my work is something I love doing. It's not something I think about or I feel bad whenever I think of it. It's my life. If I don't shoot for a day or two, I feel somehow. If I don't do anything creative in a day, I feel somehow. So my life is my work. Only God knows. Only God knows.
Advice do you have for young and upcoming creatives in your field?
It is not easy. Don't ask for favors. Nobody's willing to help. Very well. Or I'll slap people gone, because if I tell you one time, I'll slap you.
Have you enjoyed this session?
Yes, I have.
Please rate the room, okay?
By 10 over 10.